Hello everybody, welcome back to more Luminous Arc 2 for the Nintendo DS. I am the only Pathfinder 4. You are watching a slice of gaming. The last time we left off, we met a new character by the name of Alti. She flew right into our face. Also, our protagonist Roland now has the untested, untried runic engine stuck to his hand. What we're actually supposed to be doing now is we're supposed to be going to the Queen to deliver the message that Alti has for her from the witches. But we're not going to do that quite yet. Instead, we're going to go to Royal Canava, because there's an extra little piece of thing we can do here that's exciting and also very awesome, except not at all, is gather information all about Researcher A and B. Hey, don't just stand there, you're in the way. If you're bored, go give this data, or data, file to Captain Steiner. Oh, you're not a researcher? Chief, how should I dispose of all the waste products? Worry about that stuff later. We have to repair the data. Well, the waste is kind of piling up, but whatever you say, sir. Oh wait, save the current sample first. That's more important. How many samples are stopped at stage 3? 3 or 4 so far, but let me do an actual count. Also, make sure sample Theta 2 is isolated from magic power. If it's contaminated by outside magic, it will start to expand. Then that sample will be totally worthless, so be careful. Make sure that headquarters is ready for the next batch. Yes, sir. I'll get right on, all of that. What are you all still doing here? Get out of my lab. There's sensitive work going on here. Clear the area. Well, that information was gathered and was totally worthless. So sometimes there are extra things in certain places, like get into random battles, but for the most part right now there's not a lot of access to things, so let's get right to what we're actually supposed to be doing. So let's go meet the Queen. Chapter 2 of Royal Promise. It sounded like there was quite a ruckus outside. What happened? Actually, a golem from the Shadowfrost Witch invaded the town. What? Oh, don't worry. The golem has been taken care of. There's just been a bit of damage to the laboratory. How much damage? Wendell! Who's this guy?
What happened to the lab? Repairs will cost a fortune.
I'm sorry, Counselor Rune. It was an unfortunate accident.
Do you have any idea how much money is invested in that lab? This year has already been financially difficult for us.
Okay, just stop talking, please.
Calm down, Bruner. We'll discuss the budget later.
But...
Anyway, Wendell, is the runic engine safe?
About that.
About that, I have a grave report about the runic engine, Your Highness.
What is the matter, Wendell?
Well, you see... Tell her, Steiner.
I like how he wussed out.
During the experiment, there were unexpected side effects. Namely, that the runic engine is inextricably fused to Roland.
He's so pissed about this.
And who is this Roland?
That would be me, Your Majesty. It's an honor to meet you.
I believe the former Night Squad leader, Steven, had a son named...
Yes, I am Roland, son of Steven.
Well, Steiner, what exactly happened with the runic engine?
As I observed from watching Roland fight, it performs as expected.
It didn't even do anything.
The runic engine is a success.
Roland, may I see the runic engine?
Yes, Your Majesty.
She's like, wow,
So this is it.
this sucks.
This will be the salvation of our kingdom, Your Majesty.
Right now she's like twirling her finger around her ear, being like, yeah, sure.
You are right. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service, Steiner.
I am not deserving of this honor, Your Majesty.
Well, Steiner, good job, you've done it. We've done nothing. There is one problem. I heard a golem was about. How the dickens did it invade the Tusquad's iron wall? Because everyone nowadays says, how the dickens. Sir Gaston, we suspect that it was summoned near the lab. What? A small monster was controlling the golem. It likely summoned the golem after it invaded our defenses. A small monster? I apologize for my foolish error. I must exert the utmost caution from this point forward. Yes, you must. We cannot allow this type of thing to occur again. I shall strive to ensure that your faith in me is not misplaced. By the way, why are Rosh and Roland here? You know them? Stephen and I are best friends. Of course I know his boys. Yeah, Roland and Rosh are actually brothers, in case you didn't know, because they don't look anything alike. Are they causing trouble? We're not causing any trouble. We were attacked by a golem. We're here for a reason, by the way, guys. And we defeated it. This is no time for jokes. No, that is the truth. Roland used the power of the runic engine to defeat the golem. I'm pretty sure that did nothing. A skinny little half-pint like Roland defeating a golem? That machine of yours is amazing! Good work, Steiner. So, what is this problem you mentioned? The runic engine has bonded with Roland and it can't be removed. What shall we do? Is amputating his arm the only way? Hey, wait, what? The runic engine is the only device of its kind in the world. We have to cut off his arm to save it. It isn't exactly Roland's property either, by the way. Ugh! You're not cutting Roland's arm off. I won't let you. Calm down, Rosh. Let's examine his arm. He holds the fate of the world quite literally in his hand. Let my brother handle this, Rosh. It'll be okay. Sorry to interrupt, but how much longer are you gonna ignore me? About time. Oh, yes, right. Your Majesty, the messenger from Miss Dia, the brilliant witch. So, you are the messenger. What is your name? Hello, Your Majesty. My name is Alti. I'm in training, but I'll be a great witch one day, a mage queen. We were worried. You wandered off before we could call you in. I'm sorry. I was curious to see this festival of yours. That is quite all right. The Starflower Festival is to be enjoyed by all, even witches. And the document? Oh yes, I was sent by Miss Dia to deliver this to you. Wait, there may be a curse on it. How? Give it to me. You're so paranoid. Complacency breeds weakness. We must stay ever vigilant. Okay, whatever. I don't exactly trust you knights much either. What? Say that again? Now, Sir Gaston. Alright, it seems safe. Go ahead, Your Majesty. Thank you, Grim. I see. The witches seem to be in some distress as well. What does it say? She requests our help in locating the Tide Witch. Find the Tide Witch? What does she mean? Exactly what she said. It says that a witch named Luna has betrayed Dia and is in hiding. If Luna joins forces with the Shadowfrost Witch, this conflict will grow even more severe. Those accursed witches! How much longer will they torment us? Hit him in the face, Alti. It's just a Shadowfrost Witch. Don't act as if we're all the same as her. Who can tell? Please don't waste your time considering this, Your Majesty. Cooperating with the witches won't gain you a single Rico, aka this game's currency. But as a knight, I cannot abandon someone asking for our help. If the Shadowfrost Witch defeats the Brilliant Witch... Your Majesty? Isn't this our chance? chance. Remember why we designed the runic engine in the first place? We need the witch's cooperation. What shall we do, Your Majesty? We will fulfill Miss Dia's request for our assistance. What?
The kingdom of Karnava has been enjoying the embrace of peace.
Why did the lights go out?
A peace that has lasted for the last 4,000 years. The power of magic and the Rev Magic Academy made it possible. But now, the witches are fighting among themselves, and peace dies. We cannot sit back and allow this to continue. We must bring these conflicts to an end and restore peace. I would like us to cooperate with Miss Dia on this matter.
And thus the lights come back on.
A brilliant decision, Your Highness. I expected no less.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Roland, come here.
Yes.
You are to go to the Brilliant Witch. With her help, you will become a Rune Knight.
Rune Knight?
A legendary magic knight. Only one has existed in Karnava's history. You will be only the second Rune Knight in 4,000 years.
It was the first one.
That is what you must become.
A magic knight, like in the stories my brother used to tell.
The runic engine's potential will allow you to become a Rune Knight. Its full powers are still unknown. But if you master it and become a Rune Knight, we will have peace. Can you bring us peace, Roland?
That's kind of a big order.
Yes.
Wait. It was a mere accident that the runic engine bonded with Roland. He lacks the qualifications, and furthermore, it was no mere accident. It was destiny that brought them together. That is my opinion. Yet, Roland is still in training and not a full knight. Stop it, Steiner. The engine chose Roland, not you, so stop being butthurt. Be a man and face the facts. At least let me accompany them so I can conduct further research. Our budget is too tight right now. You are a cheap developer and you're needed here. Yet Roland alone. I'm going too. Somebody needs to look after him. If you need someone to help you research, maybe I could help? Brother? Rena, you... Then, Roland, go at once to Miss Dia. Yes, Your Majesty. I will fight to the death for you and the peace of the people. Well said, Roland. I expect no less from Stephen's son. Alti. Yes? Accompany these people back to Miss Dia. I will prepare a letter to take with you. Please wait for it. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. Why, Roland, a Rune Knight? Years of hard work just to have some brat steal my rightful glory. Brother, Roland is your friend. No, I'll never recognize you as a Rune Knight, Roland. Never! Oh, Steiner, wait for me! We need to talk about getting the laboratory repaired. Whoa, what's his problem? I'm sorry. I don't think he really feels that way. Don't be angry. You don't have to apologize for him, Rena. Don't worry about it. My brother is usually so kind. I can't believe he'd say that. I'm sure the loss of his runic engine was very frustrating. Also, he has just been denied his chance to be a Rune Knight. That was his dream. That's why he worked so hard on that device, and that's why he wanted to sacrifice himself. Wow. The runic engine was his way for Steiner to reach his dreams. My brother's dream? Well, he's not a child anymore. He'll come to terms with reality. Roland, do you understand now? Understand what? I was not paying attention to any of that. Do you recognize or do you realize what kind of responsibility comes with the power of the runic engine that has bonded with you? Responsibility? Unbelievable! The first legendary Rune Knight in 1,000 years, and such a pathetic child. The Rune Knight is the very stuff of legends, Roland. Everyone in the kingdom depends on you. Don't take this lightly. Yes, sir. My letter is ready. I'm counting on you, Alti. Yes, your majesty. I will see it delivered. We need to be off to see the Brilliant Witch. The guild is now open in the castle plaza, next to Kalka's highway. And thus the whole entire continent opens up. So let's see what this guild place is. Look at all these places that we can go to now. We can gather even more info. Let's go. Oh man, Knight A and B. I will now bring this witch conflict countermeasure meeting to order. First, give me a breakdown of the witch conflict. I want to make sure we're all telling our troops the same thing. Yes, sir. The witch conflict started 3 years ago. And now some lore. The Shadowfrost Witch and untold minions attacked and destroyed one of the Magic Association's research facilities. Since then, the Shadowfrost Witch has fought with the Magic Association. Battles involving magic have popped up all over Carnarvon. Much damage is being done, and the citizens' anxiety is growing. We, as the Knight Squad, have set up defenses throughout the land. Oh man, Knight C looks different! Unfortunately, we have no way to know when and where to expect her. I propose we strengthen our defenses against magic. Probably a good idea. But we can't neglect the Beast Fiend's countermeasure either. I feel the same way, sir. I wonder what the Shadowfrost Witch is hoping to accomplish. There are rumors that she wants to rule the Magic Association. I had no idea! Let's talk this through with our leader as well. Understood, sir. And then Knight D comes in and he has like no face. Oh, we can gather even more information. Or is there more information at the guest room? Yes, there is. Where's the guild, by the way? That's where I want to go. That's probably back here, I would imagine. Visit the guild. Let's go. Available requests. Oh, hey, we can do requests now. That's pretty sweet. Yes. Let's do the request. Now we can go to the lab if we wanted to and do the request. Oh man, we can gather even more information. Look at all this. So I'm gonna end this part off here and do all this side stuff afterwards. And thank you very much for watching, guys, so we'll see you next part.